Alright, boys and girls, I want to welcome you to the inaugural episode of Star Michael Sports. This is my first time doing a YouTube channel. Honestly, the reason that I'm giving it a shot is I'll be retiring this year, and sports is the one thing that I've always been interested in my life, and I may leave it sometimes for a small chapter, but then I'm always right back to it, and it's something that does make me happy. And um, so this channel will be devoted to pretty much a lot of different things of sports, not just baseball cards, which I do enjoy baseball cards. I really don't know a whole lot about the new um, baseball cards. Kind of going to be learning with you. But I don't know, make some videos and talk about it. Maybe somebody will watch it and leave a comment, and I can learn from them. But today I want to talk about this package I received in the mail from the New York Yankees. I started emailing teams. I don't know. I did some last year too, but I didn't really receive. I did receive some dirt from the Red Sox, Fenway Park dirt, which I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, so I emailed the Yankees 3 days ago, and 4 days ago, I guess now. I got this yesterday, but I requested a fan pack. I told them that Anthony Rizzo is my favorite player, and requested a fan pack, which a lot of teams don't do this anymore. There was some shenanigans going on with the package. It was taped and also stapled, so I don't know if a postal worker got a good thing out of here or not. But one of the things that they sent me was a Yankees water bottle, which is pretty cool. These items would have been probably items they passed out last season. New York Presbyterian was a sponsor of that. And so if you went to a game at the Yankee Stadium last year, you may have got a water bottle. And then they sent let's get this out of the way. They sent a Mariano Rivera bobblehead, Captain America version, sponsored by Delta. This would have been handed out at some point, promotion day last year, which I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, I thought maybe we could open up some current Topps packs. We got the Fat Pack, and we got this regular old retail pack. I don't really know all the lingo. I'm pretty old school. Cards, I know you got refractors and purple, and there's all kinds of things. Doesn't really make much sense to me these days, but there's a Bryce Harper and a Juan Soto. I would say these packages were bought at Target, and I don't know if that means there's just more commons in them or what, but here's a Hunter Green. He's a very talented pitcher for the Reds, which the Reds are my favorite team. Go through these cards and see if we find anything amazing. May see something. Oh, we got a Aaron Judge. That's a pretty cool card right there, folks. Yeah, I like that. The old man in me likes that. Jose Ramirez, very underrated player. Freddie Freeman. Those are pretty cool cards there. Got some AL leaders and wins. There's Aaron Judge again, which he's definitely one of my favorite players now because the Reds are blacked out on MLTV, so I'm not allowed to watch Reds. And I don't have a cable provider that provides it. So I end up watching Yankees and Cubs and so I don't know if these cards are considered good or not, but I do like that Aaron Judge right there. That's a pretty cool card. Put that on the stand here. Get a good look at it. Pretty cool. Go with this other backpack. When I was a kid, I would walk about a mile or so up the road to the old general store, and I'd pick up bottles and cans along the way. There's Mike Trout. And a couple that owned the store, Myron and Linda Compton, Myron would trade me some baseball cards, which, back then they were, 35 cents or something, for the cans that I brought him. I guess he would recycle them. And it's just something I'll, always remember how fun collecting cards was. Now there's a Mike Trout blue border, which I'm assuming that's a little fancier of a card. We can probably look it up later. You got your normal and your blue border right there. You got a Shohei Ohtani greatest hits. That's a cool card. And you got some leaders with Judge. What is that? Home runs. What is that? Average. What did he hit last year? 311. It's pretty good these days. 311. It gets you into the Hall of Fame if you do it for about 15, 20 years. There's probably some rookies in here that they're not gonna jump out at me because I'm kind of using the way I did as a kid, kind of using the cards as a way to learn the players, and I don't know if that's how anybody does it anymore or not, but it is kind of expensive to do that. Put these judges on these stands. Maybe somebody could comment and tell me what's going on with this blue one, because it's pretty cool. Now we got some retail packs. These only have 16 cards in them. And I'll probably be rambling on about a lot of stuff and maybe stuff that people don't care about. Ronald Acuna Jr. There's a Juan Soto. What have we got here? Welcome to the club, 30-30 Club. And back in the day, 30-30 was pretty special. You got a Bryce Harper. Good. Is that a rookie card? Yeah. Hopefully he'll be a good player this year if he can stay healthy. I think he's already banged up a little bit. Get this second pack here. Juan Soto's everywhere. Nolan Gorman. I don't know if that's considered a rookie card or not. I guess it could be. He's a pretty good player. We got here. Pick a game for a shot to win. Oh. So I could probably go to the home run derby. I'm sure that'll happen. Riley Green. Miguel Cabrera. I guess next year will be his last card. For sure, Hall of Famer right there. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. And I thought maybe could open up these older cards. Get these out of the way here. These old wax packs. 1986 Donners. Which, I don't know if they still had, I guess they didn't have gum in them still back then. They put the puzzle pieces in there in place of the gum. I guess the cards we're probably looking for are Jose Canseco and Fred McGriff, Cecil Fielder, and always Nolan Ryan in the wax pack era. And definitely he's one of my favorite players. Love me some Nolan Ryan. Tom Seaver, I think he had like a variation, like one was green stripes and one was yellow. Randy St. Clair, I don't remember him at all. There's Rick Sutcliffe, is a heck of a pitcher. 1986 Donruss. Paul Householder, he played for the Cincinnati Reds, so I remember him from. Andy Hawkins, Tom Niedenfuhr, Steve Engel, Gary Lavelle. There's a Hall of Famer right there, Paul Molitor. I actually met Paul Molitor at a airport in Houston Intercontinental Airport. I had taken my daughter down. Her and her best friend were going down to the grandparents for spring break. And I dropped him off, and I was waiting for my flight back. And I saw him from across the airport, and I hounded him down. And somewhere I have a picture that I took with him. I didn't get his autograph though. But there's Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. Open up another pack of these. I love opening up old wax packs. It's so satisfying. Reminds me of my childhood. And Chris Welch, announcer for the Cincinnati Reds. I'm Keith Hernandez. Anybody watch the Seinfeld will understand that one. Luis Salazar, Alejandro Sanchez, Glenn Wilson. I think he's got his mom's glasses on right there. Jerry Willard, Carl Best. Don't really remember him. Charles Hudson, Kurt Gibson. Definitely one of my favorite players. If he could have been healthy, he probably would have ended up in the Hall of Fame. He definitely had some Hall of Fame moments. These two guys right here are heck of ball players. There's a Hall of Famer there, Dennis Eckersley. The old Diamond Kings, Oral Hershiser. Got Mike Flanagan, Benny DiStefano, I don't know if I remember him. I definitely remember those hats. Phil Bradley. A couple more packs here. I hope everybody's still watching. Hank Aaron puzzle piece. Marsalis. They're still, I guess probably if we could get a Nolan Ryan or a Jose Canseco, that would be pretty cool. Jerry Davis. Tony Phillips. There's a Pete Rose Diamond King. Love Pete Rose. Back to back Pete Rose. Well, there he is in Cincinnati, breaking the record. I forget where he was the night before. Chicago, maybe? That's pretty cool. I think I have that card. Got Spike Owen, Bob Forsch, Ron Davis, Larry Anderson, Roy Smith, Gilberto Reyes, Tom Nieto. I think he played for the Louisville Redbirds, which when I was a kid, yeah, he probably played in there in the early 80s. I remember seeing him play Louisville Redbirds. Bob Walk. Oh, so, do we have any Hall of Famers? Oh, yeah, well, I guess technically Pete Rose is not a Hall of Famer. Yeah, he's definitely one of the best players that's ever played. So we got another Hank Aaron piece. We got Dave Bergman. Stan Heaviar. Joel Skinner. Leon Durham, good first baseman. Willie McGee. Saw him play in Louisville for the Redbirds. Pretty fast guy there. There's some knuckleheads. Knuckle Brothers. I guess Phil Niekro is a Hall of Famer. Jack Lazorko. Don't remember that name at all. Chris Chambliss. Played for the Yankees for several years. George Bell. Man, you gotta love those Pittsburgh Pirates hats back then. Don Robinson. Nate Snell. Ernest Riles. Gary Renicky. Bill Lasky. And Bill Gullickskin. So we got some pretty cool cards there. So we had the Yankees paraphernalia from just sending an email in. That's all you gotta do. Requesting a fan pack. You can look it up on their website, New York Yankees website. You can do this for every team. Some teams, such as the Baltimore Orioles, will immediately email you back and they will tell you that they don't do that. They'll offer you some digital schedules and stuff like that, which is still, that's fine. So, all right, guys, I'm going to sign off here. Episode 1 in the books. See what happens, man. We'll do this again tomorrow.